Let's talk about music. What role does it play in your life? I am Tavish Carduff here representing our raw material, and this week's pillar is music. The first of these spiritual pillars, and my personal favorite. In fact, I like music so much that I carry these exercises throughout all the weeks with all of the pillars, keeping music open under everything that I do. That's my personal preference, but right now we'll talk about how to incorporate the pillar of music just into your daily thoughts, habits, and patterns. Music is spirit. It connects us at a base level to the people around us who just like the same type of music that we do. When we pull up to a red light and music comes on that we enjoy, we smile and nod and sing along. If it's discordant, it creates an emotion that maybe isn't so positive. But music evokes something within us. The challenge for this week, the practice guidance that I am offering for the pillar of music, is to just pay attention to what is coming near you. If you're a lyrics person, pay attention to what kinds of words, what kinds of songs, what messages are coming through the songs. And if you're a music person, what's the tone, what's the feeling of the type of music that you're getting? Pay attention to what is being said. Read between the lines of what information is just coming to you organically, not what you put on yourself, but put something on random. Pay attention to what's on in the grocery store or the doctor's office or wherever you go where music's piped in. Listen to what's being said. Music transports us. A few sessions ago, Quan and his mom, Cherry, were doing the music conversation, and Cherry just kept saying, music is. And that resonates with me because it is so different for each one of us. We each have our own idea of what music actually does in our mind, in our body, and music has that ability to make those things move together, to transport our mind and get our body going in a way that lets us breathe deeply, breathe differently, and clear that energetic debris that gets stuck when we aren't willingly letting our emotions go. And listening to music, we might not think that that's delving into some emotional stuff, but it really is. It hits the undertones and it brings us into spaces that help us clear what we hold that keeps us from getting the things that we want. Remember, those spiritual weeks are all about manifesting and getting what we want. So paying attention to the tools that are available to us from the universe. Music's everywhere. Music can be made just from the sounds in the kitchen. One of my kids showed me a TikTok the other day that was just cleaning a house. And just the sounds of cleaning a house put together real quickly made a rhythm that's just soothing. And watching the house get cleaned also, for me, that's as good as any porn there is out there. Music week. Get to know that pillar, get to know yourself within that pillar, and call in all of the spiritual guides that are already here, ready to support you as soon as you recognize they're there. This weekend, I had the pleasure of spending some time in the company of a couple of world travelers who talked about the sound of humans. The woman is from Japan. Her husband is from the States, and they live in California. He was talking about the sound of humans, and she chimed in with, no matter what the language, no matter what the culture, no matter what part of the world you're in, that the vibrational sound of human, the sound of humans gathered together, getting excited about something, is the same vibration no matter where you are in the world. I think that really fits the pillar of Music Week, and I didn't ask them ahead of time or I would say their names because they deserve the credit for this story. I felt my own spiritual essence open up just a little bit more, and since I'm attuned to look for that kind of thing, it feels really good when it happens, and it feels good when different parts of the world can come together and just make that happen in a quick breath in a quick instance. And I think Music Week pulls it together for us enough to let us see that that's possible. Even if we don't believe it, we can start wondering what it might look like, leading us into the beauty of the spiritual weeks where we gather what we need to make the things we want happen. I'm Tavish. This is our raw material. I'll be back next week to talk about food and how we are nourished. In the meantime, check us out on our website, ourrawmaterial.com, occasionally on Instagram, occasionally on Facebook, and be sure to check out our blog, which explores each week in a little more story and depth. Pay attention to the music that surrounds you every day, all day. Breathe, exhale deeply. Feel the drumbeat of your own connection and existence. Thanks.